Real 92.7, Real Music, Real Talk, Real Radio, your favorite choice on the FM dial. You know it's your girl, Dajalyn, and happy Thursday, guys. I am so excited to be back. Today has been a day so far. The weather here in Albany is 74 degrees, and the highest today will be 88 degrees. Yesterday was overly hot, so make sure y'all please stay hydrated, get some sunshine today, and make sure that you guys get to class or whatever shenanigans that you guys need to do today, because it's almost Friday, and we have a lot of things coming up this weekend, as well as we're counting down the days till homecoming, guys. So we are overly excited on what we have next. But this is the Great Lockin, and on September we are talking about growth in between. And we understand that you, as a college student here at Albany State University, please do not despise small beginnings. Because trust me when I tell you, when I was growing up, I would have never imagined myself to even be in college, to be honest, because I didn't even think I'd be able to afford it. I wouldn't even think I would have the pieces to put everything together to be able to get my education and take things to the next level. But here I am, guys, and I want to let you guys know that you have to continue to remain faithful and diligent in whatever your passions are, because trust me when I tell you guys, it literally always pays off. And understand too, like, before you get to the position and before you even got to college, you were already equipped. Like, God already had a destiny and a purpose and a calling for you. So you being able to pull up to the spot and now being able to pursue your dreams and aspirations, just know that you're not here by accident, but you are purposely positioned. But also, guys, understanding that, again, last year I was literally supposed to graduate in May, and because my grades weren't aligned, I wasn't having my head on straight. I didn't think I would be able to get it out of this deep pit to know what I wanted to do next. But again, with planning and staying diligent to my passions and being able to get back to where God wanted me to be, now I'm here and thriving, and you guys can do the same thing. But understand there will be some days where you may feel overwhelmed. There may be some days where you feel overstimulated, or you just, you know, you're still trying to water your harvest and you're still trying to show up through the tears and the hard days. But understand that your tears are not purposeless, that all of the hard days are not purposeless, and it's all going to pay off in the end. Also understand too, your harvest that blooms will also bless somebody else, that it will also nurture somebody else. Like, all the hard work and the dedication that you're putting in is not only going to nurture your soul and bring fulfillment to you, but also to somebody else. So please do not give up on the destiny and the calling that God has placed on your life, because trust me when I tell you, some days can be really, really hard. But again, don't forget that your tears and your hard work and all those things are watering your seeds, and it's going to bloom your harvest in your garden. So guys, keep it locked in here on Real 92.7, Real Music, Real Talk, Real Radio. I actually got an interview with Mrs. Ryan Ruff, who's going to be on the show, who is the VP of Operations and Finances here for Albany State University. And I'm super excited for that interview because, guys, I am just so elated for Reigniting the Flame for Homecoming Albany State 2025. So keep it locked in right here on Real 92.7. You know it's your girl, Dajalyn, and I'm super excited to be back, you guys. Keep it locked in, and it's your favorite choice on the FM dial. We'll be back with more. Next up, we got Is It a Crime by Mariah the Scientist. This is Real 92.7, Real Music, Real Talk, Real Radio, your favorite choice on the FM dial. It's your girl, Dajalyn, and I have a special guest. I have Ryan Ruff with me, who is the VP of Finance and Operations here at Albany State University, and I definitely had to get her on the show because, listen, y'all, she is one of those ones who is the voice for us students here at Albany State University, and it is bridging the gap between administration and students. So I wanted to get her on here to ask her a couple of questions. Are you having a good day so far?
Yes, I am.
Thank you so much for being on my show. So I wanted to say, what inspired you to join SGA, and what does a typical week look like for you?
So I've been in student government since my freshman year, and I can say I really started at the bottom and worked my way to the top. So I started out as a committee member of public relations, so just creating content and doing things like that. And then the second year as a sophomore, I got appointed as sophomore class secretary after I actually ran for Miss Sophomore and lost. So the president that had just won, she was like, I saw the way you campaigned and I loved it, so will you come be my secretary? And I was like, of course. So then I really feel like the work that I did in that position, the current SJ president, Jonathan, he noticed it. So I think that's what got me the position that I'm in now.
So you're basically saying that you got rejected, but you still continued to drive with your passion.
Yes.
So how is that a testament for students who are trying to find opportunities within SGA or a club or organization? I wanted to get in, how does that play a role in supporting and planning for your career purposes?
So in college, you're not going to always get everything that you want, but don't let a closed door discourage you, because I promise you, when the door closes, I promise something bigger is coming, and I'm a testimony to that. So just always, just strive for the best, and if you really want to make change, you won't let that stop you anyways.
Period,
and
girl.
What was the second question?
My question was, how do you navigate balancing administration expectations and setting up for the student body as well with this role?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So how would you say, like, you're balancing being able to, like, show up for the students as well in your role, but also for yourself because you are in this position?
Okay, yes. So the way that my class schedule is set up, all my classes are in the morning. So the morning time, that's my me time. That's when I'm going to class. That's when I'm studying and everything. And then I set the afternoon time aside for student government. So I'm either in the office or I'm just out and about around the student center, seeing if the students need anything. And then the evening time is my time to study, and yeah, that's it.
That sounds like a really balanced schedule, and it seems like from sophomore year to now, like, you've kind of figured out your avenue on where you want to go. So being in this position, I did see that you guys had just went to the FAMU game with the other SGA leaders and stuff like that. So how was that experience?
Yes, so FAMU is always a great time. I love the school. They're really good people. So we actually got to mix and mingle with the Royal Court, and we just got to, really see an insight on them and how they lead, because all student leaders are different. And yeah, it was a great experience, although we did fall short. It was just a great time, HBCU love, HBCU unity. And yeah.
Yes, you gotta love the culture. And I would say too, we do have Reigniting the Flame here at Albany State University coming up, y'all, and I'm super excited. And I wanted to start off with, what is your favorite memory since you've been here of your homecoming experience? Because I know there's like a plethora of events that go on during that week.
I think my favorite memory would be the homecoming that was my freshman year. At the football game, my mom and my siblings came, and it was just a great time to just be able to reconnect with them again and spend time with them again and show them my world, basically, how Albany State gets down.
No, literally, because, especially after we've been here for like 2 or so months and stuff, and then homecoming comes, there's a lot of just events and vendors and all those things that are going on. And with speaking of that, not to dive into a different subject, but I saw that you guys had the voting booth wedding event yesterday, and I wanted to say, y'all, SGA is not all about just talk, but they actually do events for you guys to be able to dive into very important matters in a very eventful way. And how was that experience yesterday with the wedding booth with you guys showing the next generation that it's okay to cast your vote? So how was that?
It was a very fun experience. I know, like, the wedding itself was very funny, and it was just a good time, but voting is a serious matter, because don't ever think that your vote doesn't count, because imagine if a million people are thinking that, oh, my vote doesn't count. That's a million votes that are lost out. So be civically engaged, register to vote, and go out to vote, and know who you're voting for. Do your research on your candidates before you go in and what they're running for and how that will affect you in the long term.
So I also saw, with that being said, that you guys had an SGA town hall meeting with our president, Dr. Scott. So again, I see that you guys know how to have a fun, eventful, impactful event, but also you guys get down to the nitty gritty on speaking on what our students are voicing here at Albany State University. So how was that event as well?
The town hall went very great. It was amazing to be able to have Dr. Scott actually be there in person along with his team. And I feel like students really got to speak their mind. No questions were off the table. They really got to talk about whatever they wanted. And I truly feel like Dr. Scott and his team, they provided us with real answers and real solutions. So we're hoping to see those solutions in the next couple of months.
Thank you guys so much for representing us. Now, my girl Ryan Ruff is also in the Good Life Expo, where they basically represent different student organizations as far as churches, businesses, and civic groups. And what impact does that help? Because, as a student here, you are still trying to avenue and find your career choice, or, really dive deep into your passions and stuff like that. So how does the Good Life Expo really open up that just space for students to really find out what they really want to do, especially when you don't really have it figured out all at one time?
Right. So the Good Life Expo, it is the only time that every single student organization will be in one room, as well as people out in the community. So it's a great time for students to just capitalize off of that. You can really walk around, see what fits you, see what doesn't, and you basically get to see all the opportunities that Albany State truly offers, as well as the community. It's a chance to maybe join a church. It's a chance to maybe find a new bank, because banks are out there sometimes. So It's just a great time, and I really recommend that everybody utilize it. And freshmen, join at least one organization.
So you're basically saying to start early, but also I'm hearing that Good Life Expo helps take care of, like, not just you mentally, but also financially, spiritually, and all those things. So with that being said, I want to say, what inspired you to really, like, know, okay, I really love what I'm doing. This is my passion. Like, where do you feel like you found that at?
So I believe that I've always been a lifelong leader. I've always been the type to just help people. My parents raised me on that, always help somebody when you can, because you never know when you may need someone to help you. So it really came naturally to me. Like, in high school, I was in SGA in high school. I was also an ambassador in high school. So I just knew that when I got to college, no matter where I went, even if it wasn't Albany State, that I knew my leadership skills would transfer over into college.
I love that. And like I said, from your story, what I've gained is that delayed doesn't mean denial. And I love how you just stayed resilient and persevered. With that being said, to be able to be our amazing SGA government and leadership, because we definitely need more people who are not afraid to step up to the plate. And also, again, with reigniting the flame for Albany State coming up, I wanted to ask you, what is some advice that you would give to our incoming freshmen or those that are returning to go to these amazing homecoming events that are coming up in less than a month away?
So first things first, of course, have fun.
Yes.
But also have fun while being safe, while being aware of your surroundings. Don't do anything that you know is wrong. And my advice to students is also, yes, homecoming is a fun time, but it's also a time to network with the alum. You never know. Your future employer might be out there. Somebody might be out there willing to give scholarship money. So connect, and truly network with the alum and show them what Albany State is about nowadays.
Yes. And now with forward promoting, since you said that, do you guys have any workshops or any events that we can maybe look up for that is coming up, with that being said?
So we have a lineup full of things. Off the top of my head, I know that we do have our silent headphone party. We have our Greek step show. We do have several networking events with the alums that you can go to. I know off the top of my head, I can remember that they're having like a fish fry with the alums. So that would be a great time to network with them over good food. And yeah, we just have a lot of things coming up.
So guys, make sure you stay locked in with Miss Ryan Ruff. Go ahead and shout out your social media for us.
So my Instagram and my TikTok is Ryan Ruff 05.
So I'm sure she's going to be posting really important updates and information for you guys to stay locked in on all the things that are going on here on Real 92.7 Albany State University's SGA leadership for VP of Operations and Finance. I am so thankful for you and honored that you came on the show to just be able to give back to us, because again, your story is not only helping you, but somebody else to be able to walk in their purpose as well. And I'm so big on that. So you guys keep it locked in here on Real 92.7, Real Music, Real Talk, Real Radio. And again, stay locked in with Miss Ryan Ruff, who is going to be going on plethora of updates with our Reigniting the Flame coming up on homecoming, which is less than a month away for Albany State University. This is Real 92.7. It's your girl, Deja Lene, and it's
Ryan Ruffin.
And keep it locked in on Real Music. Real 92.7, Real Music, Real Talk, Real Radio, your favorite choice on the FM dial. You know it's your girl, Deja Lene, and we are here with the Albany State University's best athletic department, where our football team is fighting to the finish. They got a home game this Saturday at 1 p.m., which is 2 days away, at the ASU Coliseum, where they'll be playing Allen University. You definitely don't want to miss this. You guys go ahead and get your tickets and pull up to the spot at the ASU Stadium. That's literally right up the street. Make sure you guys don't miss it and go out to support our ASU Golden Rams football team. Now we got a big week for our volleyball team, which is taking on the SIAC volleyball crossover here at Albany State University. And listen, y'all, it is happening today, starting at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. You definitely don't want to miss this, and make sure that you pull up all ASU students. It is free for you guys. And listen, we will be welcoming 13 13 volleyball teams. Like, this is a real deal tourney, y'all. Y'all definitely don't want to miss it because, again, please note that the Hyper Gymnasium parking lot will be closed during this event to accommodate to our visitors. But again, let's pack out the SIAC gym and pull up to support our Lady Golden Rams volleyball team. Now, speaking of my cross-country team, let's go. We are going to Tally, y'all. We're going to Tally tomorrow, and we'll be taking on other teams and running a 6K tomorrow. So definitely support us from afar, and we are going to be running those miles through the woods, y'all. And you definitely want to miss this amazing event for our Lady Cross Country Rams, who will be running tomorrow at Florida State University at 8:25 in the morning at the crack of dawn, y'all. But listen, every single sports team here at Albany State University is fighting to finish, and we are trying to claim our big ring. So y'all, keep persevering, continue to stay disciplined, and your hard work is definitely going to pay off, y'all, because listen, 100% effort, no excuses. That's what they're saying. That's what Albany State is saying. That's what we're working towards. This is Real 92.7, real music, real talk, real radio, your favorite choice on the FM dial. When I come back, we're going to get into some more amazing Igniting the Flame homecoming events that are coming up, y'all. We're almost to the top of the hour at 11 a.m., but it's your girl, Deja Lene, and coming up next, we got some more, maybe some Drake, maybe some Gumma. I don't know, but y'all keep it locked in, and this is your favorite choice on the FM dial. This is Real 92.7, real music, real talk, real radio, your favorite choice on the FM dial. It's your girl, Deja Lene, and you better step it up to the 2025 Greek Step Show presented by Greek Life, which is coming up October 17th, y'all, which is literally right around the corner, and it's October 17th on a Friday. This will be in the Jones Brother Complex Hyper Gym, and doors open at 6 p.m., and the show starts at 7 p.m., so you definitely want to make sure you get your tickets. Please check your student via email, y'all. And listen, ASUs can get your free tickets for all students, and non-students, you got to pay the general admission of $10. Now listen, for all my girlies who got the Chanel bags and the Shein bags and stuff like that, there's a clear bag policy, so make sure that you guys don't get to the door and you got to turn around because you didn't bring a clear bag. I want you guys to get into this amazing show and also understand that this show, again, will be opening the doors at 6 p.m., but the show starts at 7 p.m., so you definitely want to make sure that you get your tickets via student email, and you better step it up to the 2025 Greek Step Show presented by Greek Life. So, Homecoming 2025 here for Albany State University is hosting the Reigniting the Flame, where we will have a plethora of events coming up for our students, alumni, and faculty and staff, so you definitely don't want to miss this amazing week. I would say topping off on Sunday, we got the Royal Court Coronation, which will be at 2 p.m. on October 12th. Right after that, on Monday, we got the Ram Run Homecoming 5K. Pull up to West Campus and get your run on, or you can walk, whatever is best fitting for your ability. Make sure you still show up and support, and also proceeds and donations go to the cross country team. Shout out to my cross country team, Lady Rams. And also some more fun events that we have for our students on Tuesday, October 14th. We got the ASU Unplugged, where we'll be having an R&B acoustic and artist showcase, which will be at 7 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom. We also have on that Wednesday an ASU Food Truck Frenzy, and Lord knows I love me a food truck. I love me the vendors that be at Albany State University. I'm telling y'all, it be lined up like under the bridge. It be overly lined up, and I just be going and I be getting my strawberry lemonade, I be getting my barbecue food, I be getting my soul food, I be getting whatever I want that day, because you gotta go big or go home. It's homecoming, y'all. Also, a big event that our students are looking forward to is also our headphone party, our silent headphone party, which will be Thursday, October 16th. And in reality, y'all, whatever event that you decide to go to, whether it's a party off campus or a party on campus, please just make sure that you're on time, that you're safe, and that you're please stay protected, y'all, and stay with your group if you go with a bunch of your friends and stuff like that. And also, we have our Greek Stomp Down Before the Showdown, which is a collab with the RYANNN Fest that will be going on also on Friday, October 17th. And then, of course, on that Saturday, October 18th, we got our homecoming football game versus Tuskegee University. And all I'm going to say is fight to finish. Y'all better beat them. Those are our rivals, and y'all got to beat Tuskegee. I love these schools and stuff like that, but when it comes down to big business, it's Golden Rams, real gold and blue all day. So again, those are just a few Reigniting the Flame homecoming events that are coming up, and I'm definitely going to be back with more updates starting next week. It is the top of the hour, y'all, 11 a.m., so I'm definitely about to shut it down because it has been a great show. We went over an amazing interview with Mrs. Ryan Ruff, who is the VP for Finance and Operations. You can check out that interview on my Instagram or my TikTok to go look over the things that we talked about today. We also went over why the great Lockin is still on here in September, where growth in between is so important, and to continue to show up for yourself and trust in the process and know that your tears and even the discomforts and when you feel overstimulated, it's still going to work together for your good, because we know that all things work together for your good. You feel me? So keep trusting in the Lord. Keep praying and keep the faith, y'all, because all your hard work and perseverance is going to pay off. And here at Albany State University, I always say we are striving for excellence, okay? Now, I'm about to leave. This is Real 92.7, Real Music, Real Talk, Real Radio. I had a blast today, and I'll definitely be back with you guys. Love you guys so much. And again, go follow me via Instagram, TikTok, Deja Lene. And this is your favorite choice on the FM dial.